No response from the neural network. The Shirogane comet has begun to drift out of orbit.
Oh, that's all, folks. Our ability to resist Geth Jerk is kaputski.
Super reactor energy output dropping rapidly. Reactor 1 at 15%. Reactor 2 at 17. Reactor 3 at 8. Reactor 4 at 13. And Reactor 5 at 11.
And thus, Margarita, Earth's last line of defense, falls.
They're coming, and there ain't nothing we can do to stop them. The entire Geth Jerk Armada's gonna be on top of us.
Numbers of anything.
Tall order, dude. Even for my Valiantium blade.
This is all my fault. I didn't mean to do this. Do not whine about it. Fix it. Huh?
If we are to split enemies evenly, how many each must we defeat?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A quick count reveals some 6 to 10,000 vessels.
What is that? Whoever kills the most Pinks what? Whoa, now that is a rousing plan! Yes!
Given the situation, I'm going to pretend I did not hear that!
You're not giving up?
You kidding, ankle biter? Now's our time to shine.
In time for Pink to show us her deepest, darkest sadistic tendencies.
One more word and I got you like a trout!
Did I say something wrong?
I'm coming with you. It's not as if I have a home to go back to anyway.
Wow! You guys are...
Team, it all comes down to this. The final battle for Earth begins now. All hands, race for impact. Onward, Virgin Victory.
Commander, wait! The Platinum Robo. Look.
What is it trying to tell us?
The sky?
So, this whole Platinum Robo thing, you picked that name, didn't you, Red?
To space. Use the Shirogane Comet to destroy them all?
Luca?
What?
Oh, I remember now. The Shirogane Comet has an emergency manual trigger on it.
What was that all about?
I don't know. I just kind of heard this voice in my head.
A voice?
Oh, this trigger still won't help none. Without Mother Platinum, we can't run the power winch to pull it. And even if we did manage it in some which way, this ain't no pea shooter we're talking about. This is a 1 million ton hunk of comet. Wait a second.
Mom? Is that you?
Let's do it, Platinum Robo!
Attention crew, change of plans. We'll make for the Shirogane Comet. If we can use the manual trigger to fire the antimatter particle cannon, with any luck we'll destroy the Geth Jerk Armada. All hands, battle stations.
Roger! Team, to the Platinum Robo!
Still not sold on this name.
Maximum power. Virgin Victory, engage.
Platinum Robo, move out!
Holy mother of lengthy exposition, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Allison Cruz, and welcome back to the wonderful 101, where after a very lengthy series of cutscenes, we're at the final operation of the game, which is amazing because I actually really enjoy this last section of the game. For lack of a better word, it's epic. We take the fight to space and we're playing as Mother Robo once again, or Platinum Robo, rather. Now, this section, or this, I guess this Operation 00A, is kind of weird. I'm not a huge fan of it, but we have a thing called the homing laser here, and also we have the return of the high-powered laser, where if we collect 3 stars, we can do that. So it's pretty decent. It's mostly just button mashing romp and calling it good. So you can use the analog stick to aim for these things and move everything in slow motion, but it actually will make your operation time go lower. So you want to use it somewhat sparingly, otherwise you'll end up with like a really shitty score on time. Although this very first mission is very lenient, so it's good stuff. And my god, I gotta say, I really do enjoy this operation. It's kind of long-winded, but for the most part, I think it's a very fitting end to this game, which I'm really excited about. And I got hit by something I did not see. Weird. A weird glitch I noticed while practicing this a couple days ago is that sometimes when you go in slow motion, the cursor will just straight up disappear. So I'm not exactly sure what causes it, but like right here, you can obviously see where it is. It will just disappear in certain instances. Not so much in this mission as much as the next portion, but it's alright. So here's our awesome high-powered laser. It's actually not too bad, but it doesn't last very long, so it's pretty comparable to when we were underground. Oh, and here we are moving to the second part of this mission. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, this is gonna be weird, but we need to go and destroy all of these, and these things that are over here. I already forgot what these guys are called. You can actually kill them by dropping them off the edge here, which is actually kind of funny. And why can't I activate that? Did I already get it? Woo! Okay, that was bad. Because we're gonna have a very small arena here in just a minute, and I would just like to be able to try and kill them. They just really like to teleport, these assholes. Stop it. Stop it. No, this should kill you right here. Look at this. Okay. Are you gonna die? Nope, he came back. Damn it. Well, we gotta kill him. It's just a faster way to end this, just because, I don't know. It's not really necessary to kill them, obviously, but... should probably get our combo up though, and I should have picked up some of those batteries. I'm dropping the ball here, Jim. Alright, so we'll just take care of these guys like we normally do while ranking up. Who is that, Wonder Slot Machine? Thanks for the health, bud. Truly appreciate it. There. Yes, this should hopefully do it. Oh, cool. What else did I get? Wonderful Cyclone. I feel like I've already gotten this before. I don't know. You get different abilities, or the same abilities for your different Unite morphs. So that's, I guess, maybe a contributing factor. Okay. So I would like to kill this guy, if he would just appear. God damn it. Of course, just barely. Not enough time. Fantastic. So this mission is actually really short. I think it only has 4 legitimate missions inside of it. So that's good because, yeah, the last operation of the final mission takes way too long. But hey, guess who we have? It is a single isolated Megang, as if that really matters to us, because he really poses 0 threat to us, so, And I guess, I should probably mention, because we're spending most of our time in the Mother Robo, or Platinum Robo, sorry, no gamepad is probably going to be necessary for the entirety of this, of the Let's Play, I guess. But with that done, there we go. Yeah! Oof. Sweet. Alright, back to Platinum Robo we go. Welcome to October 8th, ladies and gentlemen. I've been meaning to have this project finished for a while. Because I think it's been at least 2 weeks since I recorded the last part, and I was already ready to, you know, finish the finale, but I decided against it because, well, Rock Band 4 came out, and I gotta say, that game was a bit of a disappointment, not even gonna lie. I had heard things from people who were in, like, the Rock Band crew, and they got the game early, that a lot of really obvious features were missing, such as, like, multiplayer, and there's no practice mode. You can't see your note streak at all. Like, after songs, it'll tell you how many notes you hit in a row, how many phrases, or whatever. You don't get that anymore. And there's very limited character customization. It's just, like, all around a bad value, and they say they want to make it like a platform, but no, that's not how you release a game. That's very poor business model for doing that. Oh shit, this guy. Okay, damn it, I wish I had another gold thing. This is where your homing laser or whatever is gonna come in handy, is to hit every individual part of him right there, and it ends up doing a lot of damage. Just like, what's his face? I can't even think of his name right now. The Kaiser or whatever. The Kaiser. Whatever that thing's name was that we went inside Prince Vorkin to kill. The Viking. Yeah. You just want to make sure you're constantly using your missiles too, because they recharge very quickly. And there's no real need for you to, you know, hoard or save up. For that very reason, don't. Okay, thank you. This guy really likes shooting fireballs at me. Nothing has indicated so far that he should be able to do that. Stupid Mega Rayquaza. Alright, he should almost be done. And then we'll finally be finished with the first mission. Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know.
Stars, they are so beautiful.
Hey, you check out the shooting star. You gonna make a wish?
Oh, that ain't no shooting star. It's the Shirogane Comet, back from a 10-year journey. It's just as doggone gorgeous as I remember. Howdy, darling.
So that's the Shirogane Comet.
Comet trajectory confirmed. 2,500 meters to rendezvous point.
Time to get to that comet before they do and prepare to fire. Red, Alice, full speed ahead.
Roger.
Hooray. So, I think this next mission I really am not a huge fan of, because there are so few missions in this. If you get one bad score, then your average will plummet, and I'm not huge on that. But right here, this asshole. What was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, this next part I have never been able to do without dying. There's actually a section in the final boss where it's basically the same exact thing, and I absolutely hate it when they do like weird on-rails things. Basically that whole underwater shooting things level, that basically epitomizes what I hate. So, These ships probably is not going to be very good. Just gotta, sorry if you can hear my incessant clicking. I don't know why my gamepad has started to do that, but that's quite alright. Okay. So there it is, the Shirogane Comet. And I gotta say, that thing looks badass. And I think, what was it, 10 years in orbit or something? And, oh man, that would be like an insane thing for like an astronaut to do. Like, I don't know, just have sent something in space and have it return in 10 years. Can you imagine, you know, thinking of something like that 10 years ago, doing the exact same thing? Or like one of those weird time capsule things. That is like really cool. And I think I have one of those. My mom, one year for Christmas, or I think it was my birthday, she got me like this Polo like man perfume stuff, cologne or whatever, and I kept the box because it looked really cool. And I put a bunch of just random knickknacks in there. I got like an issue of Nintendo Power that first showcased Pikmin 1, and that was kind of funny, and I forgot we can run on here. And I put like my first Xbox One power cables in there, or I think it might have been the PS2 power cables, and just a couple of other things, a couple of letters and things like that, and I still have it just laying around. I just haven't bothered looking at it in a good like couple years because I've moved houses, and so obviously I would have had to take it with me, but it's just hidden away in a Foot Locker, so it's not bad. God damn it. It's really hard not to get hit in these levels. Like, the things just come at you with absolutely no rhyme or reason. I'm not a big fan of that. When you can't just, like, avoid things, you just kind of have to get lucky, you know? And we're gonna have this same amount of HP throughout the next area, which sucks. Not, into that either. But he's dead! Hooray! Alright, see, look at that. We got hit like 3 times, and now we have gold. Yeah. Not a big fan of that, and I think you guys kind of missed the Shirogane Comet. Loading screens. I love loading screens. Alright, so it just takes us to mission of 002, where we've got this really unfortunate angle. I do not like this very much.
Get ahead, right? Dude, this is gonna be epic!
Yep, but knocking this comet on the Armada is gonna be about as easy as skinning a lot of parsley.
2,000 meters from manual trigger.
Jeez, try to not get killed before we get there, dude. And for the love of all that's gnarly, don't get us blowed up the minute we pull the trigger.
No time for idle talk. Hurry!
Oh, and I guess I was wrong. Your health does regenerate here, so that's pretty convenient. Although things aren't going in slow motion here, which is unfortunate as well, as things will start coming from behind us. Also, I learned, I can't believe I never realized this, but these are Megangs that we're fighting. We are decimating these things by the pound. Look at, well, not these guys, but the swirly things. I never had realized that's what we've been killing all this time. Now, it gets really annoying when these guys start coming in, these guys with the lasers, because they'll fuck your shit up. And this guy right here, Mega Rayquaza does not deserve to live for a single moment. Also, not a big fan of Megangs in any case, because they like to go up from underneath you, but then they're gonna start coming from behind us, like literally behind us, like right now. Not into that. But while we're still here, yeah, get out of here, man. Get the hell out of Dodge. God. We're inside of a goddamn, like, satellite. That's amazing. Somebody cue the POD, or the Rise Against, or the, ooh, electric rays of death. Okay. Now, we do have one last kind of fight here, and I'm hoping to at least get another one of these gold things. Yes, 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 please. Actually, that probably won't help, because, oh my god, how did that happen? How am I avoiding these? Okay, knock on wood, but this is easily the best I've ever done on this so far, and I think we've got the boss of it coming up right here. Yes, this guy. Okay, now just to avoid his fire, if I can get a pure platinum on this, I think we might be good, because the last one is a pure giveaway. This one right here, though, scatter shot, not a fan, damn it. God, I wish you could shoot his bullets. No! Oh my god, I almost did it. I almost did it. Ah, god damn it. Well, that's alright, I guess.
Prof, where's the trigger?
Behind the bulkhead, you dope! Ain't no choice but to pry her open!
Roger. Output at maximum. Team, brace for shockwave.
I'm not sure who will get the worst of this. Well, 50-50 chance, right?
Never tell me the odds.
Please, Blue, no touching controls of any kind.
It will work.
Antimatter particle cannon! Justice arrow! Fire!
So yes, we are now in control of the anti-particle death matter ray beam of death, and we get to wreak havoc upon this battlefield of, you know, battle stars. God, look at it. This is amazing. They can do nothing. I think it's almost impossible to do poorly at this mission unless you just do a really bad job of killing every single last one of them, which is what you need to do. So just make sure you can go as far as you can, because the turning or going to the extreme corners of the screen is actually really like annoying to do. It keeps snapping back to the center if you go too far. So don't let your finger slip lest you wish a shitty score. But with that, with handling the tractor beam of death, we've got ourselves a pure platinum, the one that we earned. And with that,
History will never forget you, Shirogane Comet.
It's not over yet.
I'm reading jerk matter interferometer signals. A supermassive object is materializing 2,000 meters dead ahead. Provisional size estimate complete. Diameter 200 kilometers. Volume 21 quadrillion 450 trillion square meters. Weight 1 quintillion 675 quadrillion tons.
must have been dimensional displacement coating. So this is Geth Jerk's ace in the hole.
That was one impressive hold.
So in a bizarre twist of rather convenient timings, we have a Wonder Mar just drop down for us, and we ended up with a Platinum still, which I am quite satisfied with. Some of the damage was a little unwarranted, but, you know, it's fine by me. Unfortunately, we couldn't save citizens in the harsh recesses of outer space, but I'm sure you can understand why we couldn't. Next time on the Wonderful 101, we are going to be continuing through the exo-atmosphere for a pretty strange turn of events where, when you didn't think things could happen on a much grander scale, they somehow do. So you won't be disappointed. I'll see you guys then.